I have a confession to make. I am a raging procrastinator. And I'm the worst kind of procrastinator because I usually get away with it. But I'm not sure I'm going to get away with it this time. So, welcome to day one of seeing if I can design and manufacture my entire inventory of art products in the 4 days before my first craft fair. That was a mouthful. I was definitely supposed to start yesterday, but life happens, so we're not going to dwell on it. If you don't know me, my name is Brayden. I quit my high-paying corporate job about a week and a half ago to become a full-time artist, and naturally signed myself up for a craft fair within 2 weeks. And then 8 others within the next 2 months. Again, am I crazy? Maybe, but we're not going to go into the logistics of that today. Today, we're just going to get it done. So I have a couple of designs and I have a couple of prints already done and manufactured, so that's going to be okay. But I am of the firm belief that my prints probably will not sell. Not because I think they're bad, we are our own harshest critics, but because I've heard that prints are a harder sell because people have to find room on their walls and in their house for it. So my focus for this week is going to be on those easy to say yes to items. I even found this really cool fabric that I can print my seamless design files on right through my home printer. So I'm going to take those patterns and I'm going to sew them into scrunchies if I have time. In between now and then, I still have to work 4 hours a day for my corporate job because I gave them 2 weeks' notice. I have to help a friend run sewing classes, and I have to actually design all of these products. So today, we're going to spend the full day creating art. And then hopefully tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, I can spend manufacturing the products. Are you ready? Let's see if I can do this. A huge part of my content plan revolves around making stickers of little guys. And I got the perfect picture of a little guy from my mother-in-law who took her corgi to the groomer and got a little photo shoot back. And that's definitely the first thing that I'm going to be drawing. It's been a wild ride since I quit my corporate job, especially because I'm in that time period between quitting and actually being done. I feel like I've spent the majority of my time just trying to set my business up rather than actually doing art, so sitting back and drawing a cute little corgi for the day is a nice little treat. It's 5 o'clock, and I am not where I wanted to be. So I think I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the corgi, which I started this morning. I was really hoping that I was going to be probably finished more things by now, but that didn't happen. The big chunk in the middle of the day when I'm having to work my corporate job, it's just a lot, and it still does drain me. I've only got 4 days left of doing that, but that happens to be the 4 days before the market, so we're gonna see what I can get done. I'm gonna go get some dinner, and then I'll see you back later. Okay, don't mind my wet hair because I haven't technically done my intro yet this morning, but for me, the absolute best part of creating is when you make something that's a little bit stupid but makes you giggle. And this is the epitome of that. So my sticker from yesterday made me giggle too, but not like this. This was an idea that came to me in my dreams. Hello, good morning. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done last night, and I was a little bit disappointed in myself by the end of the day. I spent the whole day creating the corgi sticker, which was worth it, but it took way longer than I expected. So I was a little bit disappointed in myself yesterday, But I think I'm not going to dwell on it too much because this isn't my marketing job, and if I just pump out content without putting any life or soul into it, nobody's going to resonate with it. So I went back through my old digital art that I had been practicing with, and I realized that a lot of it is really cute. So I'm going to take samples of those and I'm going to turn them into stickers. And I'm just going to work with the 2 seamless files that I have that are fall and Halloween themed. So what I really need to do design-wise today is finish the bookmark that I started this morning, which was really fun. So I woke up feeling refreshed and renewed, and get manufacturing. So I'm gonna head to the store right now to grab my sticker sheets and any supplies that I might need, and we're gonna get moving. Just a quick side note before I head in. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this filming thing. There are people. I don't know, I keep thinking, wow, people are gonna get sick of me yapping, but if there's anything I can do, it's yap. This is another area where I procrastinated, and I am hoping that Walmart has my sticker sheets. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to drive half an hour to the bigger city to see if they have some at Staples. Wish me luck. And we're back. I got the 2 sets of sticker sheets that I need, and yeah, they're not exactly what I wanted. These will work for today, so. It does it automatically. That's so cool. Like, once it gets to the line, it apparently stops. We'll see. This is a CMYK printer, and I feel like the majority of the tutorials I've taken for digital art have told me to design in RGB mode, and I don't know how the colors are going to come out, but I guess this will be a good test. This is printing. Okay, that's pretty damn good. I might make a couple adjustments, but I think that's pretty damn good. Okay, there was an option for me to do best quality, so we're gonna try this again with it a little bit smaller. Okay, yeah, that made a pretty decent difference. So there's this one, this was the original, and then that one's just a little better saturated. So once I figured out the right printer settings for my stickers, I spent the night editing and printing and editing and printing some more. I barely slept last night. It is definitely crunch time, so we are not going to talk for too long this morning, but I had to show you this because, guys, I have peaked. This is the cutest thing I ever have and ever will create. I am saying this now. I'll probably say it again in the future, but look it. I'm in love with him. I love him. The only thing is that the cardstock that I had isn't great quality, so I have to go out and get more cardstock. But bookmarks are easy to manufacture. It's literally just print them out on the cardstock, slap the laminate over top, and then cut them out with my cutter. I don't even have to use the Cricut, so I think I'll be okay to do that tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to get my Cricut machine up and running. I've got 2 hours this morning before I have to work my second last day of my corporate job. And I'm hoping that maybe if I don't get them all done this morning with the Cricut, I can keep them going throughout the day because that's an automated tool. It doesn't really need me. I might be sorely mistaken. But anyways, we're not going to talk too long this morning. Let's get going. I'm testing this with the paper version that we printed yesterday because Cricut Design Space is really weird and I'm not wasting my sticker paper. Okay, so this was really frustrating, but I think I figured it out. We're gonna test it. It is not working in the slightest. I'm really glad I did this with paper. Completely wrong. I could cry. I spent all night last night printing stickers, only to realize this morning that in order to use print and cut on my Cricut machine, I have to do it through the Cricut software, and it's just not lining up. So that was about 7 hours of work last night wasted. and a $20 pack of stickers, and when you haven't made any sales yet. So I don't know if I can salvage this. Gonna have to redo it. Look at this. That's my coffee from yesterday. Untouched. I put it down. Everything went to crap. And I didn't drink a bit of it. So day 2 went wonderfully. I got everything printed. I was on a roll. I thought I'd have extra time to do things. And then day 3 came around. It turns out, and I'm sure some of you were screaming at me through the screen, that if you just print your artwork from your iPad, which I thought was super cool, I was very happy that I could just do that, but if you just print it from Procreate, it doesn't work with the Cricut. I did all of my prints. I used an entire pack of sticker paper. Did all of my prints. They look beautiful. So I tried printing them with the Cricut. I spent all morning playing with the Cricut, trying to print the things that I'd already printed because I was upset about having wasted the money on the pack of the stickers. And in the long run, it's $20. It doesn't matter. But I was so upset because I've made $8 on this business so far. I know. Brilliant to decide to do this full time when I've made no money at it, but I have a dream and we're gonna make it happen. So we are down to the wire and we've got to figure it out today. I think I've figured out the quality issue. We're gonna hope everything goes right today. I will work all night if I have to. Okay? Your girl's crazy. You see this? You see this? This means we did it. We did it. It's good quality. It's got the printer marks for the Cricut. We're good. When I was reprinting everything through the Cricut Makerspace, I was having major issues with the quality yesterday. But after a good night's sleep, I figured out that there was a setting I wasn't checking off. And there's like the slightest bit less warmth to it, which is annoying me, but I think I'm the only one that's gonna know. So, we did it. We're on a roll. The lines are crisp. They're clean. We're good. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay, here's my next challenge, actually. These marks. The Cricut needs to be able to read the marks on it, and when I laminate them, it can't. We'll figure that one out, too. We figure everything out. We're doing it. It's fine. It didn't cut a single one properly. I don't know when I should give up. I put the test sheet in that I printed earlier to check the quality, and it's printing that properly, so it had to be the laminate. So I'm gonna go get some matte waterproof sticker paper. I'm gonna have to drive the half hour to Moncton to get it, and since we know it's matte, it will work in this. I've replicated it a couple times on cardstock, so if it's matte, it should work, and then I don't have to spend the time actually laminating it and be done with this, because I have too much else to do today, including working my other job, which I have to start in 2 minutes. So, again, not a great start to the day, but we're getting there. I gotta stay positive. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out. It has to. Okay, listen, we've got one win for the day at least, because I bought this really cool printable fabric and I printed my design on it. It's so perfect. I can turn these into scrunchies and coasters, and this is perfect. And I'm the luckiest girl on the planet, because after a visit from the subject of my illustration, my lovely mother-in-law came over and helped me cut by hand all of those stickers from the beginning that I thought were wasted because I couldn't cut them on the Cricut. So while she did that, I headed back up to my office to hopefully cut the rest of the vinyl stickers. It is 7 p.m. Friday before the market. I have 13 hours until I need to leave my house. I have most of my bookmarks, these ones at least, done. I have a set of bookmarks that I had manufactured previously. I have done no good quality stickers. I have sewn 2 scrunchies with which I have printed my own designs on. Scrunchies take about 15 minutes to sew. I'm not worried about those because I could sew in my sleep. We're gonna worry about the gosh dang stickers tonight. I have the sweetest husband on the planet. He got all the supplies from the nearest town, the actual Cricut supplies. He went and got me Cricut brand printable vinyl, so we're just gonna pray that their own products work in their own machine. So it should be now as simple as printing and cutting on the Cricut. Oh, thank God. I really probably should have given up on the stickers well before 13 hours before the market, but I didn't. And looking back on it, it was probably because of the sleep deprivation that I just kept going. But once it finally worked, it worked, and I spent the rest of the night cutting out my designs, sewing scrunchies, and even throwing together some last-minute additions like whoopsie bags and even bookmarks made out of the seamless pattern that I made the scrunchies from. Getting everything together in the last 4 days before the market was really hard, and it was hard emotionally too. I was leaving my corporate job, and there were many times that I wondered if I could even do this. Well, that was a trip. Truthfully, it's been a few weeks since the market. I think it took a little bit more out of me than I even thought that it did. But basically, the day of the market, I got home and I just passed out in bed. And what's even more fun? I only sold like 2 things at that market. It turns out that it's a brand new market, which is why it wasn't too expensive to attend, and they're having a little bit of trouble getting people in the door. That, and I don't think any of them were really my core audience. I actually went to another market the next weekend and I did a little bit better, but it was in the same town, and still I think the audience there is just not one that resonates with me. So I'm going to try heading to bigger cities, and the majority of the rest of my markets actually are in bigger cities, so that's good. But yeah, this whole process has been a huge learning curve, and I'm learning more and more every single day, and I'm so happy that I did it. It's still terrifying. I mean, business isn't picking up like I hoped it would on the sales front. But on the actual art front, I've had tons of great opportunities with the businesses in town. I talked last time about putting a post on Facebook about doing window murals for the holidays, and that has skyrocketed. I have 8 bookings, and those are a couple $100 bookings each. So I'm sustaining myself well enough to go on for now, and I need to tell myself that on the days that feel really hard. I need to have patience. This is a slow process, and I feel like I've kind of speed run it so far, and I've been lucky, but I want to focus on building something sustainable. So I'm going to be making videos probably every 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm going to document the journey, and I'm going to teach you guys all of the things that I'm learning. So if you want to stick around for the next video, I'd love to have you. Hit the subscribe button, and every little bit helps. Until next time. Editing Braden here again. I forgot to mention that if you saw anything that you liked, I have everything listed in my Etsy shop, and there's lots of it. So yeah, I'm never gonna make it as a business if I don't plug my own stuff, am I? Okay, now I'm actually going. Bye!